That's right. Yeah, it's a total myth.
Easy to correct,
Yeah. The history, the colonial history off the bat, like Canada was established on the backs of Aboriginal people, stole their land, tried to brainwash, like took their children away and tried to brainwash them to be white, stripped them of their culture. To this day, we strip the resources from the land that they've lived on for time immemorial, and none of that's been corrected. And then in terms of, in comparison to like American adventures abroad, Canada's a part of all of them. Canada's a part of Afghanistan. Canada may not directly be in Iraq, but Canada is there supplying things, selling, technology to the mission. Canada is part of disrupting an independent democracy in Haiti. The list goes on. There's nothing. Yeah, it's a total myth, all this, the peacekeeping nation of Canada.
And I would also, Canadian companies are all over the world, like taking oil, diamonds, everything.
America is the case study, right? Like it's so big and so powerful that it's the logical case study for global imperialism. And then Canada can just kind of step back in the shadows and keep doing what it does, doing the same things, but not draw as much attention. So which is it's good that some people in Canada try to draw attention to what's going on, the crimes of our own state. But people in Canada love to believe the myth, because it makes them feel better. They can sleep better at night. Oh, at least we're not America. But that's the kind of, ignorance is bliss shit.
Sea Shepherd, and we played for Sea Shepherd.
Have you heard of the Sea Shepherd Society? Yeah. We did a fundraiser in Toronto on our way over here for that. And obviously, it's a big deal for Europe because Europe is the prime market for seal skin. There's no market for it in Canada. Nobody wants it because everybody in Canada knows, what the slaughter is like. And the only people who want it are the seasonal workers who are getting our tax dollars to go out and fucking chop up, skin live seals to do it. And so that's one group. Another group was some defendants, Aboriginal defendants who were trying to defend their land against corporate incursions. Some corporations want to come in as usual and steal their resources. And so the true owners of the land, the Aboriginal people, said, no, we're going to defend this. The government came in, arrested them, tried to trump up charges, and we just did a benefit to try to raise funds for legal defense.
One real love, one country down, one real love, and not one train. Wipe them all from no business, no borders, wipe them for all. Fuck the border, fuck the border, fuck the border, fuck the border.
They've increased the number. I think it's 300,000 a year, which is probably really 600,000 or something, because a certain percentage of the animals that they shoot or club end up just sinking in the water and sink to the bottom of the ocean, and some of them are just spoiled. Their furs aren't even reclaimable. But it keeps increasing against every warning from scientists and environmentalists saying that this is going to destroy seal populations to the point of extinction. And if you look at out east, the record of how people have treated animals and how many species are extinct through just mass hunting. You know, even under the government fisheries department, like they've destroyed entire species of animals since Europeans came to Canada, and it's going to happen again. But they just keep pretending it's not an issue.
Treat with respect, it's a common something, make a lot of no make a lot of legal. Want to forget now, take what's there. Want to forget now, yeah.
I don't think he's interested in changing, like, war propaganda and totally absurd things. Small things might change in the U.S., but just for a while, because their system's built so it goes one way but not too far, then goes the other way, then goes one way, you know? They just stays its crazy path. Like, it's built to stay on that path for as long as they can sustain it.
Yeah, and if you look at the campaign donation lists from the Democrats or the Republicans, go down the list and you'll find the same companies on both of them. And the whole idea of accepting money from, you know, a transnational corporation for your political campaign, you're saying, give me that money, and I'll, you know, they're not giving it to you because you're going to represent the people versus corporations. They're giving you the money because you're going to represent the interests of that corporation, and those are the biggest campaign donors in all of the U.S. So it seems so transparent and obvious to me that those two parties, the duopoly, are indentured to corporate interests in the States, and until somebody comes along like Ralph Nader, who refuses to take any corporate backing, you're not going to get a change. And it's all government is going to serve first and foremost the corporate interests, then maybe the people. You know, after that. Barack Obama's no different.
Fuck the border! 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 Fuck the border!
Dankeschön.
Razor and Sacrifice for me.
Razor,
Voivod.
Sacrifice, Voivod, DBC, all the great Canadian thrash bands.
Oh, and actually one other band that I fucking love is Erosion, old German thrash band. Yeah, I like it better than Sodom.
They
better
weren't
than
as,
Destruction.
yeah.
Fuck, I love it.
But at least you know Sodom.
Their record, Mortal Agony, fucking rules. Fucking rules.